97.9 The Box. It's Late Night Hype with Amir Diamond. Tank is here.
Man, I'm here.
Man.
In the building.
This is a more rap / hip hop station. We play R&B too, but I'm really glad that you came by because real music and real artistry is missing nowadays. Not just in R&B music, but rap too.
It's tough.
Yes, the art form has changed.
The art form. We're losing the art of it, and it's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
We have to fight to keep it alive. We got to fight.
Now, as big as a fan as I am, I don't think I know where Tank comes from. I just always assumed that it has something to do with the Army tank because you work out. Is that where it came from?
That's fine. I'll take that too.
Okay.
It's not that great. It's not that interesting of a story. At first it started out tell that tank head boy to sit down somewhere. And then
Big Head Boy?
Yeah. And then it turned into my grandmama saying, "That's my little tank. Y'all leave him alone."
Got you.
And so I became her tank. And
got you.
That's what all my family started calling me. Yeah.
Sex, Love, and Pain 2 out now.
Out now.
I saw you asking your fans something regarding pain, so I want to ask you the same question.
What you got?
Have you ever been the one to cause pain in a relationship?
I'm a man. You know doggone well I've caused some pain. I've moved some hearts around and rearranged some minds on accident.
So the follow-up question that you asked was, how did you fix it?
Some things were unfixable. And some things, it just took time. It took time, it took work. You know what I mean? It took a whole lot of dinners, a whole lot of shopping sprees. A whole lot of those heartfelt conversations, you know what I mean? Just auditing and breaking it down and, trying to get that trust back. So it takes a lot of work, bro.
Yes, sir.
A lot of work.
Sex, Love, and Pain 2. I think every song, I heard the album already.
Yeah, so you know why I'm here. So you understand why I'm here talking to you.
I understand. Yes,
right?
sir. I think every song on here could be a single. Okay. But I saw you pushing a whole bunch of different ones. So I don't know what the official singles are.
The official singles are You Don't Know featuring Wale and hashtag B-Day.
Oh, okay. And hashtag B-Day. Okay.
Featuring Chris Brown, Sage Gemini.
All right.
Saya.
Can we play one or two of those? Or both of them?
You can play. I want you to play hashtag B-Day.
B-Day? That's the one that my people gonna like.
Yeah. and then okay, you can play You Don't Know.
Yes, okay, so we're going to do that next. Yeah. New music from Tank on 97 on the Box. In here tonight. Girl, it's your birthday. In here tonight. Oh, baby. Go back. 97 on the Box, that's it right there. Hashtag B-Day featuring Chris Brown. You wrote some records for Chris Brown. People think that you just sing, but you write too.
We've been writing records and working together since he was 14. So that right there, that relationship is just something that that's rock solid right there. So but yeah, I've been writing and producing for everybody. I mean, the list is, everybody could go see the list.
Aaliyah?
Nine-time
when you can write for Aaliyah?
I wrote for Aaliyah. I wrote for Baby Girl. That's one of my ultimate accomplishments, man, being able to write for her. And, I got Gladys Knight.
Is there somebody that you haven't written for yet that you want to write for?
You know what? With being my own label now, with R&B Money, I'm very excited about writing for my new acts. You know what I'm saying? I have a R&B group from Beaumont, Texas called 12 Till. Those guys are awesome.
What's their name again?
12 Till.
12 Till. We gotta check them out.
Oh yeah, check them out.
G-Man say they go hard.
Yeah, they go hard in the paint. So them young Thundercats is just, what I'm saying, they ready to rock. And I'm exploring some other new R&B artists. Got my rap artist Saya, which we working with heavy on Sisterhood of Hip Hop. But I'm excited about building new careers, writing records that are going to break artists. It's easy to write for an A-list artist and that record do well. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things are already in place. But to break an artist with a record that you write, that's a whole nother monster. That says a lot more about your music.
So are you on that label R&B Money?
I'm signing myself. I'm on my own label.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
But I'm putting two and two together now because I heard you say R&B Money and one of the songs, I can't remember which one it is.
It's a bunch of them. I'm plugging it.
Okay. R&B Money. I like that. So with the other single, You Don't Know, And with you covered Bonnie Ray's "I Can't Make You Love You." With songs like that, do you have to send that to them to get it approved, or how does that work? You do.
Yeah, you have to get it approved. With Patty, she wanted a bunch of money. So, and she's worth it.
She is worth it.
She's earned it.
She is worth it, definitely.
And I felt like to have her influence on the record, it was worth it to pay. So,
have you tried the Patti LaBelle pie yet?
I've tried the Patti LaBelle cake.
Okay, you didn't try the
patty cake.
How was the patty cake?
The patty cake was pretty good.
Okay, the patty cake was good. Too bad I don't have patty pie here because I had some in stock.
How did you like it?
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Was it made with love?
It was made with
machine?
No. It was made with love. Tank. The Patti LaBelle pie was made with love. So, Sex, Love, Pain 2. You got that out. You got TV Warren's Born Again Virgin. Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
Acting is something that you've always been interested in?
I've been acting for quite some time. It's just that, The Preacher's Kid and this show right here were the things that really highlighted me and people got to really, really see me. So we're moving full steam ahead with that acting, man.
What about reality TV? Will we ever see you on there?
I'll pop in and out on certain shows and stuff like that. Like, I'm not afraid of television, period. You know what I mean? Television is the best way to get your point across, to promote what you're doing. And, I mean, as you see with K. Michelle, like, she's used it to turn her entire career around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is, she's able to feed her family, take care of her loved ones, do nice things for herself. Like, that's what business is about.
How's family life for you? Because I know you just welcomed a baby girl or baby boy?
Baby boy. He just turned 1.
Just turned 1 years old.
Turned 1, and we have the same birthday, January 1st. And it's really cool, man, because it's like starting all over again, man. And I'm a kid again because I have to do all the kid stuff all over again.
What has fatherhood taught you?
Number one, to be patient. I've always been patient, but to be more patient, and that too. It's not that easy to give up on relationships. It shouldn't be that easy.
It should not. You
know what I mean? Like your relationship with your kids, with my daughters, and I'm like, if they do something wrong, I can't say, but it's over. I'm leaving you. You can't. Like, so you have to build from that.
Did you have that type of relationship with your parents?
My relationship with my parents was different because I was a bad kid growing up. You know what I mean? So a lot of my relationship with my parents was them, kind of scolding me and trying to push me and lead me in the right direction. And it wasn't until I found God, that my life actually completely changed, and then I was able to appreciate the relationship between me and my parents and what they were trying to do for me.
Got you. Sex, Love, and Pain 2. Out now. Where can we find you on social media? I already know.
Oh, you already know where I'm
at. Tank, right?
The Real Tank on everything. Hit me on the Snap, TZ42, TEEZY42. I'm snapping. You know what I'm saying? And the Real Tank everywhere else, on Facebook, the Gram, the Twitter, the Periscope, all that. I'm there.
It wouldn't be right if I didn't ask you this question. I gotta ask because all of Houston is wondering. I wrote this album review for you.
Come on,
for Stronger. Only because you went off on a rant on Instagram. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to read like two sentences, all right?
Read 2 sentences. Go ahead.
I will not continue to be faithful to something or someone that is not being faithful to me.
Talk about it.
I look better, sing better, produce better, write better, and perform better than damn near everybody, and this is the thanks I get. I low-key agree with that. Well, not low-key, high-key. Okay, last sentence. Please enjoy my last real R&B album, Stronger, because you will never get another one. Were you saying that out of frustration? Like when you get mad at somebody and then you just say things to make them mad? Or
no, I was saying it out of everything. I was saying this is a real statement. Here's what you have to consider. What I grew up on is different than what they're growing up on now. What I consider real is completely different than what people consider real at this moment in time. When I was growing up, Smokey Robinson was real R&B music. You know what I'm saying?
Still is.
Anita Baker.
It still is.
But what it took to make those records in terms of live musicianship, the drummers, the bass players, the strings, the horns, all of these things that where people are allowed to be creative making music. That's real music. That's real R&B.
So what is Sex, Love, and Pain 2? Is this considered real R&B? What do you categorize it as?
I would say this Sex, Love, and Pain 2 is current classic R&B.
Got you.
You know what I mean? It's reminiscent. It has reminiscent current classic moments, but the sonic and the value of it is very current.
So what made you come back to music once you said that was going to be it?
Well, I never left. I just said in terms of what that was, and we have to distinguish exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about the Stronger album, which is where I went back and dug up the spirit of Prince, the spirit of Marvin Gaye, you know, the spirit of Michael Jackson, the spirit, and created those moments, recreated those moments. And when I put this album out, people didn't even know that those were our moments. They were like, man, Tank is on this pop stuff now. He on this dance music. That's our music. They didn't even know what that was. I was like, y'all are so confused. You know what? I'm not going to try to force feed you something that you don't want to eat. You don't even know what this is. And you never will know. What I have to do is, as a businessman, I have to do music business. And I have to do what's right for me as a businessman and too for my family. So if this is not what you want, don't worry about it. I'm not going to
take it or leave it.
I'm not going to give it.
And I got to say, I do appreciate you responding back, and you didn't take offense to the review that I wrote. You gave me props, and you didn't feel like it was like any bad blood.
It's a healthy conversation. It's all up for interpretation. You know what I mean? And those exchanges of dialogue can help me, and they can possibly help you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything. I'm not right about everything.
When it comes to music, you do.
No, I know a lot. I know a lot, but I don't know everything, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being 40, being 18 years in the game, and still learning new things. I'm okay with that.
Sex, Love, and Pain 2 out now. Go get it. Where can they find it?
You can find it everywhere. You can find it in Target, Walmart, iTunes. You can stream it. You can do all that. If you stream it a bunch of times because they're working us on the stream.
I was going to ask you, how does that work? Like with Tidal and Apple Music, do y'all still get...
It hurts.
It hurts. So it's better to go physically purchase it.
It's better to physically purchase it on iTunes and Target. It's better.
But you still get a little tiny smidget amount of money if they stream it online or on Tidal.
Exactly what you said.
Okay, last question. I ask this to everybody who comes through. Anything in the world, it can't be make a bunch of money. Have you won a Grammy yet?
I've won a Grammy, but here's what's funny, is that if you win a Grammy for an R&B album, you don't actually get the hardware.
What kind of is that?
I'll let you talk about it.
Okay, well, I was gonna say it can't be a bunch of money. It can't be
one
one
for Jennifer
Grammy.
Hudson. But she won R&B album of the year, and I was one of the producers on the album, and so producers and writers, and so because it's an R&B album, we don't get hardware. Any other album, you get.
I feel you. Yeah, I'm reading between the lines right now. But okay, so it can't be win a Grammy. It can't be make a bunch of money. What's one thing that you want to do that you have not done yet? It can be anything in the world. Some people say skydiving. Some people skydiving. Okay, skydiving. It's Tank, y'all. Sex, Love, and Pain 2 out right now. Thank you for stopping by.
Come on, man.
It's Late Night Hype with Amir Diamond on 97.9 The Box.